Good morning, children. Today, in this video, we will discuss about distance and time graph or distance time graph, that is from chapter 8 motion. Distance means the total path covered by an object, that is called distance, and time, it is a scalar quantity. Distance is also scalar quantity. The SI unit of time is seconds and the SI unit of distance is meter. Okay, distance having only magnitude as well as time also having only magnitude. So both are the scalar quantity. But the difference is time is independent quantity. It does not depend on any quantity. This is independent quantity. Again I tell. Time is independent quantity and distance is dependent quantity. So we represent for distance time graph, this is x-axis, horizontal axis is x-axis and this is y-axis. We represent time on x-axis and distance on y-axis because dependent quantity represented on y-axis and independent quantity is represented on x-axis. Okay, now the change in the position of an object with time can be represented on the distance time graph. It means that the change in the position, there are three conditions, like the object is at rest, object is in motion. It also having two cases like uniform motion and non-uniform motion. Okay, object either is at rest or in motion, means rest, uniform and non-uniform motion. When it is at rest, then it will not change its position with respect to time. So this is for rest, and for uniform and non-uniform, object changes its position with equal amount in equal interval of time. Means position is changing in uniform cases, and non-uniform case also the position of object changes but in unequal amount. So if the object changes its position, then we can represent it on distance time graph. That is the meaning of this line. Okay, graph adopting a convenient scale of choice. Convenient scale of choice means when we draw this graph, then according to our conveniency we can choose the graph. Either it is 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this, 0 to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or 5, 10, 15, 20, like 10, 20, 30, maybe 100, 200, 300. Means according to our conveniency we can choose the scale. In this graph, time is taken on the x-axis and distance is taken on the y-axis. Reason is distance is dependent quantity and time is independent quantity. Distance time graph can be employed under various conditions. Means there are three conditions. Either the object is uniform speed, non-uniform speed, or and remain at rest. Means there are three conditions. First, second and third. You can call it uniform velocity also, non-uniform velocity also. Why? If you take displacement, then you will call it velocity. This is the graph. This graph for uniform speed. For example, like in 20 seconds the object distance covered is 14 meters, suppose. In next 20 seconds again 14 meter distance is covered. In next 14 second, in next 20 seconds the 14 meter distance is covered. It means we obtain a straight line graph. It means that This is the case for uniform speed or uniform motion. Means if the object moves with uniform speed, then distance time graph will be a straight line. Or suppose if the object is at rest position, suppose at 20 seconds the object is at 10, 40 seconds the object is also 10 meter, 60 second object is also 10 meter, 0 second object is also 10 meter. Means the object is not changing its position, it is at rest. Then we obtain this graph. Like it is also straight line, but it is parallel to x-axis. This is the rest case. Okay, when the object is at rest, then distance time graph will be uh, straight line parallel to x-axis, or when it is in uniform speed, then it will be a straight line. Means with time distance is also increased, cover distance is also increased. Okay, wait. This is about uniform and non-uniform. We will discuss non-uniform case also. Yes, it is coming now. Yes. The distance traveled by the object is directly proportional to time taken. Means when we increase time, then distance covered is also increases. This is for uniform speed cases. The portion OB means for uniform speed, that is important. This is important. For uniform speed, a graph of distance traveled against time is a straight line. For rest, it is also straight line, but it will be parallel to x-axis. The portion OB of the graph shows that the distance is increasing at uniform rate. OB in this graph you can see. This is the portion OB. It means that distance increases with time, and it shows the straight line. Yes. Now wait. Yes. Yes, you can also use the term uniform velocity in place of uniform speed if you take the magnitude of displacement equal to the distance traveled by the object along the y-axis. Means if you take displacement, then you will call it uniform velocity graph, or if you take distance, then you will call it uniform speed graph. We can use distance time graph to determine the speed of an object. To do so, consider a small portion of AB of the distance time graph. Draw a line parallel to x-axis from point A and another line parallel to y-axis from point B. These two lines meet each other at point C to form a triangle ABC. Again, these two lines form ABC triangle. I again explain this. To do so, consider a small portion AB of the distance time graph, and then we have to draw the lines. Wait, I just explain this. Suppose this is a graph and this is something confusing, so try to understand it. Suppose if we take this if we take this portion AB, if we take this portion AB, okay, and we have to find the speed for this, then we have to draw first the horizontal line from like this, okay, and this line is parallel to x-axis. Okay, one line we draw from B, this is parallel to y-axis. Now we are getting a triangle. This is a triangle. Okay, with the help of this triangle we can find the speed. Okay, speed formula is distance upon time. Okay, now this is time and this is distance. So for this portion, what is the distance? This is total, this distance is almost 10 meter. Okay, this is distance upon time. This is time 40 to 60 20 second, means 10 upon 20. Then you will cut it, then 1 by 2 or 0.5 meter per minute, kilometer per minute. This is the answer. Okay, very easy. This is distance 10 meter kilometer, and this is bin time, that is 20 minutes. So by using this formula you can also find the speed of the object. Or suppose this is a triangle. Okay, this triangle is formed. Suppose this is a triangle. Okay, then we have to find speed. In the NCERT, what is in NCERT is given, that is that now I am explaining this. Okay, distance is this, means this portion is a distance. It means that this is total S2 distance, S2 minus S1 upon, this is distance. S2 means 40 minus 30, again we will get 10. Okay, it's like this time from T2 minus T1, then we will get this portion T1. That is how we find the speed of an object. Okay, this is completed. Now 0 time is 0 to 2 second, means 2 second 1 meter distance is covered. Again 2 second 3 meter distance is covered. Again in 2 seconds 5 meter distance is covered. Again in 2 seconds, like this 2 seconds 7 meter distance, then 9 meter distance, means unequal distances is covered. First it is 1 meter distance, then 3 meter, 5, 7, means the distance covered in unequal amount. If you draw the graph for this, then what do you get? Yeah, this is the graph. You will get this graph, and you can see this is not a straight line, this is a curved line, means this is a case of non-uniform speed or non-uniform motion. Means in 2 seconds the 3 meter distance, 4 seconds the 5 meter distance, 6 seconds the 10 meter distance, 8 seconds like 16 meter distance, means unequal distance is covered in equal interval of time. Means for non-uniform, the distance time graph will be a curved line. Okay, the distance time graph for the motion of the car is on this. Note that the shape of the graph is different from the earlier distance graph for uniform motion. The nature of this graph shows non-linear variation of the distance traveled by the car. Thus the graphs represent on the non-uniform speed. Means today in this video we discuss about 3 graphs. For rest position, this is for rest positions, means parallel to x-axis. For uniform motion, like this, and for non-uniform motion the graph is curved line. Okay, it can be like this for non-uniform motion, like this also. Okay, so these are the graphs. For rest, the graph distance time graph is parallel to x-axis, and for uniform motion it will be straight line. For non-uniform motion it will be a curve. Hope you will understand the topic. Thank you very much. Thank you.